Monday. I apologize, I did not really film anything today, but today I organized my cupboards. My drawers, the little black little drawers you probably have seen in my vlogs. So I organized that, got rid of a lot of junk that I had. Some things I kept because I didn't know if it was important or not, so I kept. Then I went to the shops, I actually went to the shops first to get some ingredients for some food. Then I did the organizing of the drawers, and then I did cooking, and that's basically all I did. So I think I spent most time cooking and cleaning too, because there was a lot of dishes because I left a lot. But yeah, so I went shopping and cooked. I cooked rice and just normal rice, white rice and honey chicken. So my first time cooking honey chicken or making honey chicken, and I made noodle corn soup. I read it down there. For this week, I'm having honey chicken and rice, chicken noodle corn soup, which I already done, and the others is just my lazy day is meat pie. Just put that in the oven, and then I'm going to have fish crumb, veg and mash, and then pasta. But I haven't made the pasta or the fish and mash because I can do that on the day because that's just very quick. I done the meals that took longer, which were the honey chicken and the chicken noodle. The pasta just easy put on, and same with the fish, just easy put on. So, as well as the noodles made like 2 lots, and same with the honey chicken made 3 lots. So I'm planning to have one of the honey chickens tomorrow for lunch, and then taking the soup for tomorrow, and then vice versa for the next day. So yeah, I like when it makes a little bit more, but not too much, because then you have extra, and so I might not need to cook one of the meals I put on my board. Yeah, I have a little whiteboard here, it just says meals. Because one thing I noticed, I don't know if I have explained this before, but one thing I noticed, the hardest thing about living in a house is, coming up with meal ideas. Because when I was living with my parents, it was my mum always coming up with ideas, and sometimes yes, I helped my mum or made food, but it was mainly my mum, and whatever she cooked we had, and sometimes she would cook the same, which I appreciate my mum cooking, but sometimes it was the same, and I don't want to go in that habit of cooking the same. Now it's alright if I have like a certain pasta or a certain soup, like change it up a bit, like maybe have, I don't know, creamy pasta, and then this day just normal pasta, something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing today. As well as I went outside to get some of the prickles out, but then it just got way too hot because today is a lot warmer than yesterday. So yeah, because unfortunately this house has a lot of 3-corner jacks, which are like prickles that really hurt if they get into your skin. So yeah, and most I think are outside, but I have some out the back. My dad said, they're growing now. My dad said to let them grow and then poison them and then take them from the root. I think that's what he said. But anyway, that's what I've been up to today. I think I might have to contact the bank tomorrow because I don't think something's right, or I'm pretty sure my mortgage broker told me to do something, and I think I forgot to do that, so I have to call the bank tomorrow and work that out. But anyway, another thing, I don't know, this just came in my mind, but when I was cooking my food, I kind of got a little bit emotional and sad, just about like, I know that my friends are from different culture and they're older generation, but sometimes they, especially with food, they seem to judge me a lot with what I eat. They always look at what I eat and always say that you should be eating that and not this because you're not going to gain weight if you eat that. Like the brown rice I cooked, I think in my last video or the video before. they said that you shouldn't eat that because that's only for like people with diabetes or people who want to lose weight. And I just wanted to give it a try because I thought it was just healthier than normal white rice, which I guess it is, but only for people to lose weight apparently. But I don't know, and sometimes now I am really proud of myself for learning new recipes and cooking, but then sometimes they're still like judging. They say wow, it's good and good, but I feel like they're still judging me, and every time I have a lazy meal they judge me so much. Like let's say a canned soup, and they say, did you make that? And I'm like, no, and then they like judge me like oh, it's really annoying. And like if it was a random person that I only meet once or twice, then I don't care. But since these are my friends that I see every day of the week or every work day of the week, it gets a bit of annoying, really annoying. Like, just let me be. I know if I told, and they always say about like marriage and children, and I'm like, that's not me. I know a lot of like women, and not just women, but people want to have children and get married, but to me that just never appealed to me. Like especially children. Marriage, if it happens, but children, not really my thing. And because they're older generation and have a little different culture, I'm kind of scared to tell them that I don't want to get married or don't want to have children, because I know they'll probably judge me a lot for that, because they're probably going to say, well then what are you living for? I'm living for me. If I don't want to have children, if I don't want to get married, that's fine. Of course I want to experience having a partner, of course, but also with that they will probably judge me a lot because it's different to what they're used to or how they grew up. These days we're a lot more open, and I appreciate that. And I'm not really opened about me to a lot of people. My family know, but a lot of my friends still don't really know. But I'm not gonna say it because, like I said, I'm not really out there yet. Well, in some things, yes, like I mentioned it in I think other videos and that, but like I still get really shy about mentioning it. I think it'll be easier once I actually have a partner, I can say it, but right now it's just because everyone's judging me, and so I know that once they stop judging me about the food, they'll judge me about something else, and it's really annoying. I just kind of like, out there I can be whatever because I don't care, but when it's your friends that you see at work all the time, is really annoying. And yes, they are nice, but sometimes they just judge too much. And I know they're older generation and of a different culture, and it's probably a lot common to do that in their culture and in their older generation. But yeah, but unfortunately with me, for some reason I find it a lot easier to get along with older people than I do with my age. I kind of wish I do get along with people more my age, but it's always people older than me I seem to get along better, especially older men. I always get along with older men so much more than anyone, and I don't know why. I mean, there's sometimes where they're being attracted to me, and that's why, and I'm not attracted to them. I'm not into that. I don't want that. And sometimes I can see that, and no, but I don't know why it is. My mum said it's because I'm more mature than a lot of other people, and I can see that. I am a lot more mature than a lot of other people I have met in my life. But anyway, I think I ranted about this before too, so I just wanted to rant because I'm feeling a little bit emotional. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm proud of myself, and that's all that should matter, is myself. I am learning new recipes and trying to eat different food each day. Of course, if I have leftovers, I'm going to eat that the next day too. But yeah, trying to make new foods and come up with ideas. So yeah. So my friend gave me a present at work. I was not expecting her to give me anything. I was like, and I saw this on the table and like, oh my gosh. And she said that she apologized for not coming and gave me this, and I'm like, oh, thank you so much, because I was not expecting her to give me anything. So thank you so much, Layla, if you're watching. But first, I love the bag. I love the bag she put it in. It's so like pretty. And then here is fully wrapped. Wow, that is wrapped really good. Oh no, I don't know what it is. As soon as I know what it is. Oh my gosh! Cute. Thank you, Layla. I actually was saying I wanted a bowl for my fruit. Oh, 7 pieces. Whoa. Okay. I think I might need scissors now. Oh wow. See, this is what it is. Oh man, that's so pretty. I don't know if it's in focus or not, but that's what it looks like. The little bowls. And I think they're all different sizes. I think that there's 4 of these ones. And then I have more of the bigger ones in the other one. But that's what it looks like. Oh, thank you so much, Layla. At first, when I saw the photo, I had no idea what it was. I thought it was like a stove top until I saw I'm like, oh, bowls, yeah. Thank you so much, Layla. Yeah, these are gonna come in handy. Thank you so much. Little ones. So thank you so much, Layla. Here's what it looks like. And I got one giant one from that. It was so big. Thank you so much, Layla. This would be cool for like dishing up things as well. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Also, I apologize for not filming yesterday, and this is probably all I'm gonna film today because it's just very hot and I woke up a bit late. So, but thank you, Layla. Thank you so much if you're watching. I don't know when I last filmed. I think it was Tuesday. I was opening that present. I don't think I filmed when, or was it Wednesday? I don't know, but happy Thursday. Today we actually have a day off work. Well, at least some of the production area has a day off work because it's 41, and so it's like a heat wave. If you don't know, 41 is like hot. I don't know the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit, I apologize. But it's very hot, and this house also gets very, very warm, so I had to sleep with the fan on last night. And I'm also cooking, which makes the house even hotter. I'm cooking because I have the day off, and my sister's 30th birthday is this weekend, and she asked Mum if Mum can cook her like 30 cupcakes. And since I had buttercream left over from my housewarming, I told my mum, do you want me to make some cupcakes too? And she said yes please. So I think she really appreciates that. So they're in the oven right now. So today I'm just going to like really relax. I want to do more of my comic, probably not digitally, but like just create more of it. I'm really liking it. So yeah, I'm going to probably work on a lot more of my comic, and then later on probably like cook tea, which is just gonna be pasta and then fish, veg and mash for the following days. So yeah, so that's pretty much all I'm gonna be getting up to today. So yeah, cupcakes have been frosted and put in the fridge. I still have a lot more buttercream left, or cream cheese left, so I think I'll make another batch, but later on. Toby, it's so hot outside. You just went outside. And I'll put some on later on. Also, this is a t-shirt I got, as I showed I think last week or so. Also, this is a size extra large, and I think if I went like extra small it wouldn't fit me, so I don't know what's with this sizing, but it's little stitch and I think like angel, and it's like just yeah. But yeah, so I've been just working on my comic and doing that, so later on I'll probably just put on my normal food and then make more cupcakes. So that's pretty much all I've just been up to. Oh, I don't even know if you can see me there. I think it's around 6 now, or 6:30 now, so yeah, the sun is setting. Since it's the summertime, the sun sets like very late, so yeah. Oh jeez, I just forgot what I was gonna say. But anyway, I just had my tea, which was just one of those pies you put in the oven. Also finished the cupcakes. I made 33 cupcakes, which honestly does not look that much, because in my mind, because my sister's turning 30 and she wants 30 cupcakes, so in my mind, me and my mum were like, oh my god, that's so much, but turns out that 33 cupcakes is not actually that lot. I mean, maybe if you made the big one, but I made like the, I guess, in between, and yeah, it turns out 33 cupcakes doesn't look too big. It's a lot, but it doesn't look too big. So yeah, I just have to frost them now, put the frosting on. So right now I'm just gonna edit a bit of my vlog. Also, Toby, oh my gosh, are you going to be good? Toby! Oh my god. But also I found that why I was feeling emotional not too long ago. I think so sorry, my camera not battery went full. The card went full. But so the reason why I was feeling like emotional the 2 days ago, because I was on my period or getting my period, which is, I noticed that now is I noticed I'm getting more emotional when I'm on it than when I was younger, which I thought it would be the opposite around. I thought I'd get really emotional when I was younger and then it will slowly go away. The fly. But then, oh my gosh, where did you come from? Oh my god. But then I noticed that the older I'm getting, the more emotional I'm getting. Also with my period, some days I have like a good period and it doesn't hurt too much, and then the other weeks it hurts a lot. Like this week it hurt a lot, like, oh, you want to get up? It hurt a lot more than other weeks. And I noticed things that do help, because I realized that when it hurts a lot I haven't been doing these things, and when it doesn't hurt a lot I've been doing these things. But to me, drinking a lot of water before my period, because I tracked my period actually came I think 2 days late this month, but to drink a lot of water, because that seems to help. Yeah, I hate drinking water on my period, but if you drink a lot of water before your period, when your period is coming up, I feel like it helps with the menstrual pain. Also, eating healthy definitely works. I think it was something else that also works for me, but I can't remember right now. But it's definitely drinking a lot of water before the period. And I know a lot of people don't want to drink water. I know it's hard to drink water, especially on your period, because to me, when I drink water on my period, it makes my stomach hurt more. So that's why I try to drink more water before my period, but this month I didn't, which I'm pretty sure why my period pain hurt a lot more. But sugary stuff also gives me bad period cramps. Oh, that's where the earwig went to. I was looking for earwig, and it's all the way over here. But anyway, so sugary stuff like caterpillar, what? Cupcakes and things like that make my pain worse. So definitely drinking more water and eating healthier helps a lot. But yeah, I don't know, I just ranted that out. Maybe someone could use it, maybe it's useful for someone, I don't know. But anyway, my cupcakes are still cooling down, the ones from my sister. So I still have to wait for, they're almost cool, but I need to let them cool completely before I put the frosting on. And right now it's 7:09. So yeah, it's pretty late, but I'm planning to do some editing since I have tonight off work. And that's, I think, pretty much all. So I'll be editing. So here is the cupcakes. I have another plate and a tray in the fridge. Sorry, another bowl, a bowl and a plate, a big bowl and a tray in the fridge. And here's the rest. So all up is 33 cupcakes, and I still have a lot of like the frosting left. And I was like, why is there so much frosting? But then I remembered my sister-in-law helped frost the cake, and I don't know if I remember correctly, but I don't think she put a lot on. Like, see here, I put a lot, and I don't think she put that much. So I think that's why I have so much frosting left over, because I don't think she was nice of her to do that, but I don't think she put enough frosting on, because I have too much now. So that's why these cupcakes have a lot of frosting. I think these ones have more than the ones in the fridge. But anyway, that's all I can fit. I try not to waste the frosting. I mean, there's only a little bit left, which is good. But yeah, my sister-in-law, I think she should have put a bit more frosting. So if you're watching, a bit more frosting next time, because I think that's why I have so much left over. But anyway, gonna wrap these up and put these in the fridge. It's 9 o'clock or 9:06, and it's still very warm. It definitely has gotten cooler outside, but temperature's still very warm inside, so I'll probably have to sleep with the fan on again. But anyway, I think that's all I am filming today. Also, I've been walking around barefoot and realized that my feet came really, really dirty. So I think my floor is time for like a mop and a vacuum, and I want to do that thing. I'm trying to do that thing of not wearing shoes inside, but sometimes I get a bit lazy, especially like when I just come back from work. I still walk with my shoes in the house as well as outside. I accidentally walked with my slippers outside on all the dirt and then bring a lot of dirt in, which I don't know why I did that. I'm annoyed at myself because I did that. But yeah, I'm trying to get in the habit of taking off my shoes as soon as I get in the house. Sometimes I can't do that if I'm bringing things in, out. Like for example, let's say I've done a big shop, I will have to probably, yeah, put my shoes on, unless I I don't know, quickly put slippers on or like fonts on and change them in between, something like that. I need to try in, because I told myself I want no shoes to be worn in this house. I did let people wear shoes on my housewarming because I was just a bit worried that everyone would be getting annoyed. So I think next time I will tell people to put their shoes off. But anyway, so yeah. Anyway, also I used some foot cream I think on the weekend that my nana gave me, like mint, like foot soak, heel balm, and like a scrub, and it works so well. I really like it. So I'm gonna ask her on the weekend, since I'm probably gonna see her on the weekend, where she got it from. She probably got it one of those Christmas things because it was for Christmas. So yeah, sorry. So yeah, I want to ask where she got that from because I really like that. So yeah, I want to look after my feet. My feet really like that because I have like a sore, like really rough skin on the heel, and right now it doesn't feel that rough because I use that heel balm, and I'm like, wait, that actually works. So yeah, I actually want to see if my mum has her old foot massaging thing. I don't know if she still has, but if she does, then I want to borrow it, because for like, I just like massaging my feet now. Just like looking after my feet, trying to look after myself. But anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. So I just met the neighbour, and he's really nice. Of course I was very nervous, so I think I over talked over him a little bit, but he was really nice. He was actually the same person I waved to on the, I think on my second day I was in here. So I finally had the courage to actually go there and say hello. And lucky he was very nice, and I gave him a bag of onions and he seemed to like that. I already forgot his name, I apologise, I am terrible at remembering people's name, but I introduced my name and he introduced his. I forgot your name, I'm so sorry, but I feel bad because he said that the neighbours before, the people living in this house used to fight all the time, so he would have his TV up really loud, and I do hear it, but it's not that loud. But he's saying, oh, if you can hear, I'll turn it down for you. I'm like, no. So I feel very bad because I do hear it, but like it doesn't really bother me. So I'm just a bit like, he can still have the TV up as loud as that, because that's not too loud, at least not for me. So yeah. But yeah, he was really nice, and yeah, it was good. I was just expecting someone else to open the door, but I don't know, maybe he lives there by himself, I don't know, because I only really hear 1 or 2 people there. But yeah, he was really nice, so I'm happy, and that went well. It's been a month and almost a half living in this house, or pretty much a month, yeah, in this house. And I haven't said hello to him, so luckily I said hello now. I did apologise for being late, but yeah, I said hello and that's good. It went okay. Sorry, my card got full, and I don't know what I was up to, but I want to, as I said, I want to try and do yoga every day. So I wrote some poses down. I think I'm going to skip one day, which is the bridge pose, because that actually really hurt my shoulder, because as we all know, I'm just starting out, so I'm probably not doing these poses correctly, but I know like practice makes perfect. But I'm taking out the bridge pose because I know I'm not doing that right, and that hurts a lot. And yeah, I think I'll start with just the simple poses first, and then when I get those down pat, then I'll probably start new poses. I would like to actually do like a yoga class, like a proper yoga class with a yoga instructor who comes up to you and makes sure you're doing the pose right, because I know there's some yoga classes where you go together and do yoga, but I don't know if they're like with a instructor, because I see them like out, but like I actually want like a proper person to come to me and make sure I'm doing the right way and not gonna hurt myself, like that kind of person. But of course that would be in the future when I have more time on my hands, because right now it's, I still have a lot to do, and I still like, yeah, doing everyday life things too. But I hope in the near future I can get into more of the stuff I want to get into. But yeah, for now I just, yeah, so yeah, I am going to my goals and I want to start yoga, and this is what I'm doing, starting yoga. So yeah, I still need to get out with body hair more though, because some days I'm just insecure about that, but like right now, I see people walk out with no shoes before, and I was like, oh, good on you, because they were barefoot, and like, good on you, don't care what other people say, and like, if they do it, then I can do it. I'll just go out with body hair because this is me, and screw like beauty standards, because I'm not following those trends. So yeah, I want to try and go out more with body hair, even though I'm still very insecure about it. I haven't been doing that, but I need to try and do it. Try and get out there more with body hair and not care what people think, because at the end of the day, people don't care about me. They don't care about what I look or what I wear, what I look like or wear. So yeah. I mean, of course, people care about other people, but like they don't care to that extent where they're like, ew, you can't be wearing that. And if they do, well, that's their problem. I don't know why people are so involved with other people's lives. But anyway, so also happy Saturday. It's Saturday today. I went to my sister's birthday this morning, so that's why I didn't film much. I stayed there I think 4 hours, which was, didn't feel like 4 hours, but it was 4 hours. I got a bit lost going there because it's a new way. And I accidentally turned the wrong way, and then the GPS, yeah, so, but I made it there and I made it back just fine. So yeah, and today I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. Also, speaking of the yoga stuff, I also want to try to learn the lifting, like the little weights, but of course I need to get them first. But yeah, so I just put my pride flag up because I was thinking to put it up around on my window, but wasn't sure if I wanted behind or in front. I was worried in front was going to be like too much, going to look too much, so I put behind, and I think I really like it because it makes it look like more pastel now, and it's not right in your face, as well as, hey Toby, out, not under bed. I like how pastel it makes, and like I can't wait when the morning sun comes and it shines through all these colors. So I'm actually very happy with that. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I ended up really liking it, so I'm happy with that. Are you being a good boy? Because you're being a bad boy before, so you need to be a good boy, okay? Sunday? Oh, I don't know if I heard you. When I just got back from grocery shopping, I went to Foodland for something different, and oh my god, the prices were, I think, even more expensive. So I only got like a tiny bit of like things, but anyway, like, because I almost, like, it was that expensive, I almost nearly cried in the middle of the shopping because everything was like $8 to like $15 or $17, and I'm like, oh my god, because back when I was younger everything was so cheaper, but now because of everything going on, like the COVID, the other thing, and just, you know, getting older, it's just more expensive. So I think all this cost around like $33, and I didn't get too much. I got corn because there was another one cheaper, but it was like so tiny. Like all the cheaper things were tiny, like even too tiny for me. So corn, some broccoli, some mixed veg. See, like very tiny. I mean, the mixed veg okay for me because I don't eat much mixed veg, but a lot of other things. I got these again because I like these. They're a bit expensive, but I like them. And my pink lady apples, because the other apples I got were like the Gala apples, and they taste absolutely disgusting because they're like soft. I like my apples being hard, and of course these apples, the ones I only like, are more expensive. And I got a tuna because I want to make tuna mochi. I got one soup because just in case, and yeah, tiny chicken. $6.56 for that chicken. I think that size is okay for me, but it's, I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got. And I feel like in other places you could get a lot more for $33. So, but yeah, that's all I got because I kind of just wanted to get out of there because yeah, I just felt really sad with all how much the prices are going because I know like a lot of people are struggling and it's making me really sad and so yeah, and I need to like save up for like my house stuff and all that. So yeah, but luckily I have potatoes. I still have like fish. I still have some things. I just needed like mainly vegetables really and chicken. So yeah. Something else that also happened is I was driving around the roundabout and my car sounded like it like ran over something or hit something. It didn't hit something because it didn't make that weird, you know, turn when you do. So I think I ran over a pothole, and because my battery light has been flashing on and off all like for like this month, it now stays on, which scares me even more because they just charged my battery. The battery looks green. Dad said that it's okay, we might need a new battery, but he managed, I don't know, to fix it or something. But now the lights are staying on instead of flashing because they normally flash every time I go over like a bump or speed up, but now they're just on, which scares me. If my battery ends up does dying, I hope it dies not on like a traffic light. Like I hope it's like on the side of the road, like near work would be perfect, not like in the middle of the road. So yeah, I hope. So yeah, I might need a new battery, but I'm not sure. I text my mum, also my dad, to see what I should be doing, but they might say, my dad said to just leave it until the battery dies, so I just called the RIA people, but like, I just feel a little bit unsafe doing that, because if I'm on like at the traffic lights, what do? Like everyone's gonna get angry at me that I'm stopped there. So yeah, I might need to ring my mum about that and see. Okay, you know how I said I thought I was gonna break down the shop? Well, I ended up breaking down not too long ago on the phone to mum because of the car thing and then the prices of everything going up. I just felt really sad, especially. Oh no, I don't want to cry again, but especially for a lot of the people who can't afford it, and I just, oh my god, because it's a COVID thing and then the other thing making all the prices go up and just everything going on. And I think another reason why I just broke down is because when I moved into this house I was completely fine. I was doing very, very well, which I didn't think I would be, but I done really well. And I think just all the emotions that bottled up and all the different environment and being alone just got to me all at once, because I was fine that month, but then all of a sudden I guess it just came back to me, and it made me just realize that everything going on, and I think that's why I broke down. So yeah, you want to come up? So yeah, I just like broke down on the phone to mum. So it's just very different because now instead of like living with my parents, I can't go straight to them. I have to like call them. So yeah, it's very hard. And so yeah, I mean that's why just everything all of a sudden got to me at once. I know it's also that time of the month, so maybe that's why, but I think also more because I was fine when I first moved in there, doing really well, and then all of a sudden all the emotions are like, wait, yeah, so my mum told me to check the car if there's any loose wires. I put water in the car for the window wipers, but I had to do that later on because it's already hot outside and I had to let the car cool down. So I'll do that later on in the afternoon, probably when it's night time. Just get a torch and see if I can see anything. Hopefully it's okay. The only thing I'm worried about, I'm not too worried about the lights, I'm just worried that if I break down in at the traffic lights. That's all it matters. Like all I'm worried about, because if I break down on the like road, like going to work, I can just pull off the side of the road. But if I'm on the traffic lights, especially when I'm turning and I'm like kind of like in the middle, yeah, that's when I'm worried. But hopefully that doesn't happen, and if I do break down, it's not on a traffic light and it's on the side of the road. Easy that I can just pull off on the side of the road. So yeah. But anyway, I'm not gonna think about it, don't worry, it'll be fine. My car will be fine, everything is fine. I'm just going to do something that makes me happy, whatever that is. I don't know what I'm doing today. I know I need to cook food, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I know I need to do the dishes, but I don't feel like doing that now. But yeah, so I'll see you whenever I feel better. I had to charge up my battery, sorry, but I just read a list of like things I want to do around the house. So like for like a big expense, I put it under like orange, so like get a built-in cupboard because that's gonna cost a lot, get a veranda and get concrete under the veranda, and then I put like a second big expense because it's not gonna cost as much as that one, but it's still gonna cost a lot. So it's like get automatic roller door for like the garage, get a bed for the guest room, get side tables for the guest room, get drawers for the guest room. I didn't put paint my room because I'm using a lot of the gift cards, so I'm hoping the gift cards cover most of the paint my room, and the other things are just like other little things, like get my other couch set up, get wood for the other couch because that needs to be replaced. Then of course this will be later on, once probably all that is done, is then work on my garden. And I also want to put some solar lights just around like the veranda bit. But yeah, big expenses I want to try and tackle first. So, well, painting my room and setting up the display cabinet will be doing next weekend. Yeah, painting and the setting up of the display cabinet will be next weekend, hopefully, or just the paint, get the paint and not paint yet. Oh, that's out of focus, sorry. But yeah, so here's like my list, and yeah, so I want to try and, the big expense I want to try and tackle first is to get a cupboard in. Well, to get the roller door would probably be better, and then get the cupboard built. I'm not going to put a cupboard in the guest room, a built-in cupboard in the guest room, because I realized it would make that room way too small, and it would be really awkward at how I want the room to be set up, because if I put there's only really one place a cupboard can go, and that's the place where I want to put the bed, because if it goes there then the bed will have to be in an awkward position. So yeah, there's not going to be any built-in cupboard besides my room. The guest room will just have drawers and bedside tables. So yeah. Finished cooking my food. I cooked 3 loads of like well, it's 1 load, but it made 3 like containers of rice, veg and chicken. Then I made a fish and veg and mash, and that's all I done today. I was gonna make tuna mornay, but then my cream that's in the fridge is going off tomorrow, unfortunately, and I'm scared to use that. So yeah, I'll make the tuna mornay on the day, and if I really desperately need cream or something like that, then I'll go to the shop. But yeah, so yeah, so that's pretty much all I've been doing. So I think I'm gonna end off this vlog, because all I really need to do today is clean my kitchen of all the things I use, edit my vlog, and then later on check the car to see if there's any loose wires. Okay, so I'm Eternal Marie, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!